Okay, so Daniel Fyfe, work at HBH Academy. That's where I've been recruited to go teach. Year four, so grade three. Over the course of probably about 10 years, I've been working in the inner city schools with the camps, doing after school programs. I was fortunate enough when I was at a young age, I left home. So a family took me in and kind of shaped my identity, my character, and that's why I get such an adrenaline rush from working with that population, because those kids deserve a chance, and I think that they can go far if they're put on the right path. So I did my placements in New York. I did a 3-month placement there, in which I taught a variety of subjects: math, English, geography, history. I also did after-school programs, so I was teaching their basketball team, swimming program as well, which was awesome. I'm a big sports guy. When I was in Toronto, I had 2 placements, one actually in Malton, which was an inner city school as well, and then Rexdale. And Rexdale is actually has it's it's closer to home to me, because I'm actually near, I live about 15 minutes from that area. So I know some of the kids from the neighborhood. So when I came in, they're like, "Oh, Mr. Fyfe," right? Because they called me by my last name. So it was really good. I taught some of those kids in football, and just making sure they're doing well and making sure they're on the right path. So that's what I've been doing over the course of, I'd say, about 10 years. It's just getting in there and trying to make a difference in each kid, whether it's small or big. Why the move? Well, my family's they're living this bubble where they've only been in Canada, they've only been living in Toronto, like my biological family. So I thought, you know what, I would love to go and explore and try new things. And I think the UK is a brilliant start to my young teaching career, especially because the curriculum's a little bit different. Also, you're meeting different kids, diversity, right? So you get an experience, and I think with that is a bonus that you get to travel. You can go around and see different places and see different things and meet new people. You teach actually apply to education, so that was all on the internet through my university. I emailed Caitlin and I was like, this is who I am, sent her my resume, and then they forwarded me some information, and I had an interview downtown Toronto. You know what? It was just the vibe I got from the start. I went in, and when I had the interview with actually HBH Academy, the lady that was interviewing me, we connected right from the start, which was great, because we had somewhat the similar backgrounds, and I just felt really positive and comfortable with that situation. And even after that, UTeach kept emailing me and talking to me and reassuring me that this was a great opportunity. When I had the support system from UTeach being like, this is really good, reassuring me that this is a good situation, I knew that this was a good start. The highlight, I would say, the training is this, being able to touch on different pieces of the curriculum, being able to go into these meetings, these training sessions, and learning some new information and getting to know the people actually itself, right? I think one of the greatest challenges to coming over just overseas and doing something like this is the support system and the ability to feel comfortable in a situation where you're not familiar with. So I think doing this allows people that are unsure that they have made the jump, but they're unsure that this is whether a good thing. It reassures them that they're in a good place. So I think part of it, you get to curriculum kind of down pat, you get to start where you want to go, what you want to do, but also it reassures that this is a good situation. I've met a number of different teachers, great people that what, if I didn't come here, I wouldn't have met them, right? So, and that's only in 3 days. So I'm excited to see what the year has in store. So yeah. Yeah, no, exactly. And that's how I met a couple of the people that I am teaching with. I was on Facebook with them, and we started talking to each other. And yeah, so one thing led to another, and we were Facebook friends, and now we're actually real friends, right? So, because technology has become this crazy thing, right? We're in the technology era, and so it's great that we can actually communicate over that, I would, and I did to one of my friends, and the same reason why I said why I chose UTeach is just as a support system has been it's been great. Yeah, there was other agencies messaging me and talking to me, but UTeach was always there to just be reassure me that this was great and this was an opportunity that that you can take it and go with it and see what comes out on the other end, right? And I feel like even after my interview, when I had the interview in Toronto, like they were in touch with me from the start. They were saying, "We'll contact you. We'll let you know." Though I would definitely recommend it to, whoever is thinking like, go abroad and teach, because like I said, something like this where you can come in here, learn the curriculum for a week, and meet people is definitely like a stepping stone into doing something big like teaching abroad.